We are back. Let's do the let's do the fire, earth, and wind one. I think we gotta go back to Constance Hill. I felt like we were missing something. When we had the earth, we didn't have fire and wind. You can see here we got wind here, but I don't. The only fires here is scorch marks.
I already looked here.
So below is earth, and then maybe the wind's blowing. That's the bit, I guess. And we wait. I don't know. Wait for the wind to blow. Here we go. Like that.
That should be it. I better get this back to Meadow.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, we're sitting here. There's no fire. Meadow.
Enter.
Did you guys notice the reflection of her face on the glass right there?
Wow, look at you. You're positively glowing.
Thanks, I guess. I took that picture you wanted.
Oh, that's okay. I can see that your chakra is well taken care of. Oh, aren't you supposed to have scars, though?
Scars? What are you on about? I've got plenty of emotional ones, if that counts.
Oh, never mind. I must be confusing you with someone else. Have a seat, love.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Quite the enigma, aren't they? A soothsayer is a seer, a pursuer of wisdom. An obsessive search for truth often leads down a dark and twisted path. Perhaps that is what happened to our killer?
So do you think the Soothsayer is legit? The business with the mirrors isn't just for show?
Oh, I'm just a silly Wicca. But wouldn't it be goofy to go through all of that trouble just to make everyone think there's something they're not?
Yeah, I guess. What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest Soothsayer victim?
I don't stay up to date on murders and stuff like that. No offense.
So, Eileen tells me you know a thing or two about scrying mirrors?
You could say that. I am a practicing clairvoyant. What do you want to know?
What can a scrying mirror be used for?
A scrying mirror is a powerful artifact that can be used to channel the astral realm, perform divination, and even commune with spirits.
Ah, can you walk me through your scrying process?
Sure. First off, the room should be dimly lit, preferably by candlelight. I like to use sage smoke to cleanse the air, and then I establish a protective circle to keep any negative energies at bay. I gently place the mirror in a steady position where I can look into it without using my hands. I make sure that the surface is clean and polished. I sit down, relax, calm my thoughts, and close my eyes. I visualize my intent, the knowledge I seek. When I'm ready, I open my eyes and gaze through, not into, the mirror.
I see. And this is when you're supposed to get the visions?
With some patience, yes. The scrying is not always successful, mind you. Spirits are a fickle bunch.
Why is obsidian used in traditional scrying mirrors?
Because of its rich mystical potency, of course. Obsidian is strongly grounded in the astral plane, which makes it ideal not only as a vessel for divination, but also for protecting the scryer and cleansing any negative energies.
So it's pretty much spiritual duct tape?
Spot on, sister.
Where can I get a scrying mirror?
You're in luck. I have a spare one right here. Someone I don't like left it after a botched divination, so I'm totally fine with giving it to you and pretending I never saw it.
Sure. Thanks.
Oh, and just so you know, this is just made of painted glass. All serious practitioners use obsidian mirrors, so don't expect too much, okay?
I'll try to keep my expectations in check. Can we do a scrying session together?
Sure. I charge $250 per session. I can pen you in next week?
I think I'll pass on that one.
No money.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
No churches for me. Certified heathen over here.
Huh. We should form a club. Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Nope. Not a motel enthusiast.
Have you heard of a drug called pyre?
Nope. Good old shrooms are my kind of high.
Huh, I can see that. Not a fan of psychedelics myself. This gal's got a truckload of emotional baggage. Way too much fuel for bad trips. Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
Of course. She's the one and only queen of the Club of Hearts.
Yeah? Are you two friendly?
Oh no, I'm just a mere patron at her club. I would be surprised if she knew I existed.
I see on this poster of yours that you're familiar with the Club of Hearts.
Yep. It's one of my favorite spots in the city.
Yeah? What's so great about it?
Oh, everything. The vibe, the poetry, the people.
Sounds interesting. I'm planning to check the place out tomorrow.
Oh, that's super neat. I'm sure it'll do wonders for your chakras. They're still pretty crappy, you know.
Ah, yeah. I bet they are. I don't want to ask her about... Nice dream catchers.
Thanks, love. I made them myself.
This incense here is, pungent.
Thanks. Do you want to know the secret?
Sure.
Smelling salts.
Uh-huh. I see on this poster of yours that you're familiar...
Yep. It's...
Yeah?
Oh,
Okay,
sounds-
we got that already.
Yeah. What's that glowy thing on your fridge?
don't worry about that. It's perfectly harmless.
Okay, I think that's all we need.
Time for me to go. See ya.
Bye now.
Okay, let's deal with Drandy's stupid quiz. I think we have to come back to Scrying Mirror. Gotta come back to this. Figure out we can search for the name of her father, adoptive father. You can search for that in the computer. You can ask him again. What's the name?
One.
Yes?
What do you make of this?
I know for certain that Deborah's adoptive father is Sebastian Willis Sinclair.
Sebastian Willis.
I'm not sure how that relates to some kind of pseudonym, however. I can't shed much light.
Got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Very well.
I guess that's the name we should search. I don't know if case matter. Saboteur. Sebastian Willis Sinclair. At the end of the World War II. Okay. So you got a book on that. Oh. Got this one, that one. Sebastian Willis Sinclair. Oh, there's another pseudonym. The author, D. Willis. And Willis. You can try that, D. Willis. Pseudonym. Okay. And then between installments of the Jenny Payne series, Deborah wrote 2 other books. What do those books have in common? Now I think about it. We gotta look for Sinclair. So within this book, 1985, 1989, 1993. 5. This is what? 87. Epic tale of a Native American warrior who says Christ to save triumph from American settlers in the 1800s. 1983. Oh, this is not between that. And Bell. Not between the guidance. Not between. Nope, not that one. 1995. Nope. 1991. There we go. This one is mostly about Native American too. Guess we can write that down, maybe. Okay. He wrote something for a friend. I think that's what we found in this, right? Sinclair long awaited autobiography outlines author's tumultuous life and rise to the worldwide prominence. The book takes form of serious interviews by Sinclair's longtime friend and colleague, Stephen Collins. Okay. We search for that. Got this book and that book. Maybe it's the name of the book? The Malvi Affair. Right. What novel? Okay. Later was famous writer block dramedy, gently daydreaming in a rocking hammock, surrounded by the smell of and sipping on a glass. Let's go back to the cabin real quick. See if she has any flower, maybe. Smell of flower, maybe? That's what I'm guessing. Maybe the flower?
A healthy lavender plant. Smells nice.
Yeah, smells nice. Rocking hammock. If you have a hammock outside. Probably lavender. How do you spell lavender?
A healthy lavender plant.
Lavender. Lavender sipping on a glass of like tea. Here's a picture of her. This is her article. That's when she died. Huh. Japan tea. Okay, let's do that. Oh. See if we can turn this in. Wait, I remember. This is locked, right?
It's got a lock on it.
Can we use our lockpick?
My expert lockpicking set.
Hey!
Oh, we can't do it.
Oh, nothing. I
Gotta
was
be on
just
his turn.
admiring the craftsmanship of this mailbox.
Yeah, we gotta be on the same time with him first.
Yes. Our Deborah always had a sense of style, didn't she?
Okay. If we can give him the quiz.
Hey, Randy?
Yep.
Here, I finished your stupid quiz.
Okay. Sorry about that.
I'll be damned.
Told ya. Now are we gonna crack this mailbox or not?
All right, go ahead. I'll keep a lookout. You better share your findings, though.
Yeah.
Go.
Ugh, nothing but a stupid brochure inside. What a letdown.
Meet your neighborhood rangers. Rob, Vic, Chief Walker, Eduardo, and Mike. See us in the wild. Don't be vital. We're here to help you enjoy Bear Creek.
These are the local rangers, huh? Probably not worth trying to question any of them right now. They're as likely to be tight-lipped about Deborah as the cops. I'll keep the brochure, though. Might be relevant later. These are the... I'll keep...
Nothing else.
Shoot. The cops didn't leave... Ugh, just as I feared. An old cabin like this doesn't have a tumbler lock. Maybe Randy has some idea on how to get this open?
Yes, ask Randy.
Hey, Randy?
Yep.
So it would be pretty interesting to have a look inside the cabin, huh?
Oh, I have definitely entertained the thought. Who wouldn't want a closer look inside the famous cabin of Deborah Sinclair?
So why not? There's no one else here. I won't tell if you won't.
Well, a spare key could be around here somewhere.
Yeah, any idea of where Debbie could have put it?
You know, this makes me think of Thorns of the Wild. When Johnny was trying to enter Miss Goodman's house, the key wasn't just put in a flower pot. It was buried in the dirt.
Well, it can't hurt to try.
Okay. This is a flower pot then?
I'll let you get back to...
Don't be a...
Moment of truth. Score.
Okay.
Shoot, the cop...
Oh my god. They didn't clean that out. Oh, I gotta go back in. No! I thought I was gonna say something.
I can't even see my reflection. The mirror is all smudged with fingerprint powder. Just some old, dusty decorations. I suppose the police didn't want to bother with bagging all of that. I can see marks in the dust on the lower shelf, so the police probably took some items from here. Nothing out of the ordinary except the obvious lack of kitchen knives. Guess the cops followed procedure on that one. If that was Deborah's, it would have been taken, so I guess one of Cassidy's finest had a severe case of the munchies. Even a die-hard city gal like me can't deny that view. Way too clean of a workspace. The cops must have taken everything. Looks like forensics left a little pile of fingerprint powder here. An author with a book collection. What a shocker. Nice little fireplace. This cabin might be quite cozy if it wasn't for the, bloodbath. I can see tea stains from 2 cups on this table. Did Deborah have a drink with her killer?
Ew.
Holy shit. I feel for you, Deborah. She was clearly stabbed when sitting here. The killer must have been showered in blood. In a remote place like this, I guess they had plenty of time to clean up and escape.
What's that? Ooh.
There's something
mirror.
shiny stuck here between the floorboards.
Scrying mirror.
Gah. I can't pry it with my bare fingers. No use.
Look at me use.
No, that won't do it. It's stuck good.
A pick. Ooh.
Whoa. It's an obsidian shard. This must be from the mirror left at the murder scene. This glass is really smooth. Might be worth dusting for prints. I lost the fingerprint kit when I moved to my new office, though, so I'll have to... Not a bad idea, but it needs to be powdered first.
Powder. Here.
Looks like forensics left a little... Looks like forensics left a little pile of fingerprints.
Can I get that? So this needs to be powder. Okay.
All right, I've got plenty of powder on the brush now.
Ooh.
Wow, there's an actual print. The shard is powdered with a clearly visible fingerprint.
For sure.
Let's keep things more... I don't think that would have...
Yeah, what do you use to extract it? Oh, tape roll?
All right, gotta be careful.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice, clean print. I'll grab the shard, too.
Oh, somebody asked him.
Good day, officer.
Mr. Mulkins, the forensic seals have been broken. Are you responsible?
Me? Of course not. Look at me. Do you think I could even manage those stairs?
I will investigate. Don't go anywhere.
As if I'd get far. This thing ain't got a rocket engine strapped on the back, you know?
Ever the quipster, Mr. Mulkins.
Oh.
Shit! I can't let him come in here and find me. That won't help me hide.
No!
That won't help. That won't help.
Right under the sofa?
Hey!
No, what the? Where do we hide?
That won't help me. That won't help. No way, he's right there.
Lock him. No. I can see you through the mirror. Go here. Sofa. Hi. can't see it from the window. Hard to see from here too. Don't tell me he go back here and look. Don't.
Phew. That was close. Even a die-hard city gal like me can't deny that view.
Okay, what do I do now?
She was clearly in a room. Nice. The door's locked.
Is he waiting for me outside?
Better lock this up.
Close one, huh, Kathy?
Sure was. Thanks for the assist, Randy. You're the man.
Ah, shucks. Couldn't let a fellow fan get in trouble.
It's getting late. I better get back to the office so I don't end up missing Josh.
Evening 2.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, hey, Josh. Come on in. How are you, bud? Everything going okay over at the precinct?
I guess. Things are tense. The higher-ups are breathing down our necks with all this Soothsayer bullshit.
Yeah, I can imagine. But don't you worry. I'm gonna get the Soothsayer out of your hair.
That so? You know something we don't?
Maybe. Let's start with a few questions.
This should be good.
So, the Soothsayer. Got any juicy inside info to share?
I wish, but the press is all caught up with me now. I'm not part of the task force, so...
Ah, they're keeping things compartmentalized?
To the extreme. After the press leaks, they put a big lid on the case. Everything's handled on a need-to-know basis.
I see. The feds still aren't involved, though, are they?
Nah, not last I heard. The chief fought tooth and nail for that.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
Like I said, I'm out of the loop on the Soothsayer. I can't give any details on that.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Not much. I didn't even know they existed before they popped up in relation to the killings.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Not really. I just know it was where one of those murders took place.
Are you familiar with the Azure Sky Motel?
I am, but only in the context of the Soothsayer case. I'm sure you know those details already.
So, you're in the drug unit. You must have heard of Pyre.
Yeah, that's an odd one. Novel narcotic, highly hallucinogenic.
What is Pyre exactly?
It's a new product, so we don't have a chemical breakdown yet, but early analysis suggests a synthetic compound. It's usually encapsulated in pills, but supposedly some injected too.
What do you know about the origins of Pyre?
Less than I'd like. We suspect it's locally made, but that's just our working theory based on the territory we found it in.
And what territory is that?
Within the city limits and surrounding areas.
Do you have any leads on the Pyre dealers?
Nope, and not for lack of trying. These fuckers are friggin' Houdinis. Every meth head has a story about them stranger than the next. Alien abductions, government experiments, you name it.
Huh. What do you think the deal is, personally?
My gut feeling is that this is a new actor on the scene, and they're being real careful not to rustle any feathers.
Whose feathers? Rival gangs?
Yep. My informants tell me that there are some bad people out for blood. They don't like competition.
Interesting. Someone told me that Pyre was handed out for free. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, I've heard similar stories. I wouldn't read too much into it, though. Things like that are common business tactics in these circles.
What about Pyre being connected to the Soothsayer killings?
That's news to me, but they have seniors from narcotics on the task force, so it's possible they're looking at that angle.
Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
Sure. Rich socialite with ties to organized crime. She's been on our radar for a while now.
Interesting. Can you elaborate?
I've already said too much.
Do you know the Club of Hearts?
Yeah, I'm aware of it. Never seen the place myself, though.
I don't want to ask. I could, but I think I'd rather keep that to myself for the time being. It's the one clue. I need to ask you a favor. I've got this print that I need to run.
Oh, yeah? This have something to do with the Soothsayer?
The less you know, the better, I think.
Huh. Sounds like a risky proposition. What's in it for me?
Well, this girl would be very, very grateful.
That's so? Well, if you put it that way...
Great. Here it is.
Okay. No guarantees, though. And it'll take time. Like I said, things are tense at the station right now.
I have faith in you, Josh.
That's it?
What do you know about Scrum?
Not...
Okay, I think that's all we need to ask him.
Thanks for stopping by. I have some other things I need to deal with now.
Already? Aren't you a busy bee? Nightcap before I go?
Oh, I wish, but one drink turns into multiple, and you know, this gal ain't got no time for that.
You're no fun. Well, later, babe.
See ya. Okay, that's sorted. It might be worthwhile to head over to Lucas. Maybe he's had more luck with some of the clues that led nowhere for me.
Oh.
I should talk to Lucas and see if we can find some information to trade.
Longhorn PI.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Hey, kid, solved the case yet?
I wish. I just, happened to be in the neighborhood. Thought I'd stop by.
Uh-huh. Make yourself at home. Let me know if you want to discuss the case.
Sure thing, will do. Hawaii is Lucas's vacation spot. He has some pipe dream about getting a place there when he retires. Lucas has worn that old rag forever. The poor thing is falling apart at the seams. No way. I can't stand that stupid clicking sound. Just some old case files. I don't need to bother with these. Looks like Lucas has plotted out all the Soothsayer murders here on a map. I don't see any obvious pattern. Just some old news coverage of a big case Lucas solved in the 80s. Mob-related. Got pretty hairy, he told me. Pretty standard literature in the PI biz. I have copies of most of these back in my office. Man, I can smell those thick, juicy ones from here. Better stay clear for my own good. Lucas's favorite brand of whiskey. Despite my recent bout with it, I much prefer tequila. Old pictures of Lucas and his army buddies. He served in Vietnam. I've always been jealous of this view. It was the one thing I couldn't hope to match when I set up Rain Investigations. A case for a Magnum revolver. That's where Lucas keeps his peace when he's not out in the field. So, you were in my dream yesterday.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah, it was creepy as hell. You kept ranting about your retirement and turned into a zombie.
Ha! Sounds like every other day at the office. Are you sure you were dreaming, kid?
Huh, yeah. I guess it could have been real life. Anyways, wanna discuss the case?
You bet. What you got?
The Soothsayer is turning out to be quite an absorbing case.
Uh-huh. Are you sure it's the case? I can see those dollar signs in your eyes.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I am itching for that money, but I mean, it's not every day we get to investigate a serial killer, right?
It's definitely a first, even for this old-timer.
Anyway, I haven't found any solid links between the victims, have you? They seem arbitrarily chosen to me.
A varied bunch indeed. Different genders, ages, occupations, social class. Not much in common between the 5 murder scenes either. I'm as stumped as you.
So, Deborah Sinclair, huh? I gotta say, the Soothsayer is gutsy going after a celebrity like that.
Gutsy or riddled with hubris? That's the question. Hopefully it's the latter, and he got sloppy somewhere.
Luckily for me, the cops were the sloppy ones. I found a little something they left behind in the cabin.
Atta girl. No such luck for me. I went there and some weird-ass fan of Sinclair got in my way.
Oh, God. Bested by Randy? You're losing it, Lucas.
Bah. I bet that chubby paraplegic took a quick look at a girl like you and let you do whatever the hell you wanted.
You wish. Take your sexist excuses elsewhere, old man.
Yeah. What'd you find anyway?
Oh, nothing big. Just a fingerprint on a mirror shard.
Holy moly. That could break the case wide open.
Don't I know it? I asked a contact at the KPD to run it for me.
Trustworthy, I hope? You might as well take that shit to the task force.
Nah, it's all good. Unlike my boy Randy, this guy actually wants to get in my pants. So, that Jane Doe, the burned woman, it's taking some time to ID her, it seems.
Indeed. Whoever she was, it appears she wasn't missed much.
Now ain't that fucking sad? Some trafficking victim, maybe?
It's possible. Vulnerable people like that are often preyed upon by serial killers.
I guess so. But I don't know, this guy seems more unpredictable than your average murderer.
Agreed. We shouldn't forget that our guy has a tendency to defy pattern.
Let's talk about Deacon Townsend.
Sure. What do you think of that one?
Well, I wonder how the heck the Soothsayer managed to convince him to hang himself.
That's the question, isn't it? Every source I talk to paints the deacon as nothing but a devout Christian.
Maybe he wasn't as devout as he led people to believe. For all we know, he could have been a willing sacrifice.
I don't think so. My gut says he was betrayed by our bad guy.
Your gut, huh? We should probably trust that. It's pretty sizable after all.
Oof. Low blow, kid.
What's your take on the scrying mirrors?
Well, I don't think they're just calling cards. Whatever drives our bad guy, the mirrors play an important part.
Yeah, probably some fucked up occult ritual. Reverend Winters thought the murder scene looked like a sacrificial room.
Oh, wow. That old grouch talked to you. He wouldn't give me the time of day. I'm impressed.
What can I say? I'm a people person.
Ah, fuck off.
Do you know much about the King of Kings?
Nope. I only know it in relation to the murder.
What are your thoughts on the second victim, Eric Holloway?
Well, I'm not surprised the cops got it wrong at first. He certainly fits the profile of a suicide victim, given the rumors of depression and what happened to his ex, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why the Soothsayer chose him?
Could be. It'd certainly be easier to isolate a vulnerable person like that. Did you go to the apartment building?
I did. Managed to squeeze some info out of the neighbor next door. Had to grit my teeth and pretend to be a devout Christian, but I powered through it.
Probably not the last time you had to do that. What did you learn then?
Well, apparently Eric had a drug problem. And he was also engaging in a lot of casual hookups.
Interesting. I suppose it's not uncommon to get caught up in addictions after a trauma like that.
So, Rose Taylor, the first victim, I hit kind of a brick wall there.
Yeah. Been a while since that one. The husband wasn't very agreeable, I take it.
He told me, and I quote, "Eat shit and die."
Ha! Well, I caught the guy before he got fed up with us. He had some interesting things to say.
Oh, do tell.
Now, quid pro quo, remember? What do I get?
Not sure. Let's keep talking. Maybe I know something you don't. What do you know about the Azure Sky Motel?
Well, we both know that the first killing took place there. Other than that, I don't have any interesting tidbits to share. Seems like any other motel.
Yeah, that's my take too. What do you think of the pyre angle?
The what angle?
Oh, wow, Lucas. Am I ahead of you already?
Looks that way. Perhaps it's time for a trade.
How about Rose's husband? Sounds like he told you something juicy.
Sure, that's a fair trade. Ladies first?
If you insist. So, apparently, there's this new drug on the street called pyre. And the Soothsayer victims all had it in their bloodstream when they died.
Whoa. If this information is good, it must be part of the Soothsayer's MO.
Yes. It could also explain why some of the victims didn't resist, right? Pyre is a powerful hallucinogen, so they probably didn't even realize what was happening.
Not a bad theory. What else do you know about the drug then?
Your turn first. Orson Taylor.
Fair enough. So he and his wife, their marriage was a train wreck. They were going through a divorce.
Just like every other marriage in '98. Did he tell you why?
No, but I can read between the lines. Infidelity on her part.
Got anything concrete on this supposed lover?
Nope, and not for a lack of trying. I suspect the guy probably doesn't want to deal with the publicity after the murder, even if he had nothing to do with it.
Hardly more than a hunch, Lucas. What else have you got?
Well, you're aware of what line of work Rose was in, right?
The paper said she was a nurse. Why?
I dug up her employment history. And guess where she used to work a couple of years back?
Enough build-up, Lucas. Out with it.
Your mom's place. Angstrom's.
Oh, fuck. Really? That's one hell of a coincidence.
Just my reaction. Have you seen your mother lately?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, do with this what you will. Maybe she knows something about Rose. That's all I got. Your turn.
All right. So the pyre dealers like privacy, and they've managed to stay out of reach of both the law and rival criminals.
Interesting. How'd they manage to do that?
Obscure dealing practices, for one. I haven't got any first-hand information, but rumors say that they find dope fiends and give them pyre for free.
Huh, very strange. I'll need to look into this further.
You do that. As for me, I guess I'll have to go to Ingstrom's tomorrow. Fuck me. Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
Nah, should I?
Not really, just curious. Do you know the Club of Hearts?
Nope. Any relation to the murders?
Nah, just might be a useful source there.
Do everything else.
Apparently some mystery person dropped this in my mailbox.
Interesting. Someone must be trying to give you advice. New shy friend?
Either that or I'm being messed with. I don't like it. I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask.
Okay.
I got this from a friend. Figured it might be useful to have a reference mirror.
Sounds like an excuse to me. I think somebody is feeling an urge for a seance.
Huh, yeah, you caught me. I don't want to ask him about that. We already discussed that.
Okay. So we have.
I think that's all I got for today.
All right then. Stick around for a bit if you want. I'll be up late with this paperwork anyway.
Thanks.
I think that's all we have for now. It's a lot of information.
Thanks, Lucas. I need to get some sleep now. Talk another day, yeah?
Sure. See you around, kiddo.
See ya.
Oh, somebody came in.
Huh?
Cat.
Oh, ew, Mildred, gross. Bon appetit, you little monster. I'm going back to bed.
What the fuck?
Everyone's here. It's been a busy house. The colors are just right.
A dream.
And we are all so very, very proud.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck? That's scary. Oh my god, that's nasty. That's the deacon, right? The guy on the church that hung himself. Oof.
Ooh, okay, Kathy. Time to get out there and confront the rain. And Mom.
Alright. Gonna stop here for now. Thanks you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.